What trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
No one orders me around. Speak, fool. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
Speak, fool. At last. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last.
Prince Arthas, arm yourselves!
You will know endless torment. Now, Frostmourne. Finally.
The damned stand ready.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. What is it now? This is more like it.
The dead have risen again.
At
Guards!
last. I'll make sure you... This is more like it.
Seek out the local graveyards. Those buried there will serve you well.
At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Tread lightly. At last. Frostmourne hungers. No one orders me around.
at last. Frostmourne hungers.
Must be.
What is it now? At last. Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it now? Speak, fool.
Finally.
Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it.
My sight is yours. All shall be revealed. I go unseen.
Tread lightly. Finally.
What needs revealing? Let's see. I shall be your eyes.
Speak, fool.
I live only to serve, great lord.
This is more like it.
Finally.
What needs revealing? All shall be revealed. Let's see. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. I'll look into it. I go unseen. All shall be revealed.
What is it now? At last.
I shall be your eyes. I'll look into it. I go unseen. Let's see.
No one orders me around.
Finally.
At last.
Finally.
Frostmourne hungers.
The damned stand ready.
At last. Frostmourne hungers.
The undead have returned.
For the Lich King.
Finally.
Tread lightly. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
My sight is yours. I'll look into it. All shall be revealed.
Speak, fool. At last.
The undead have returned.
This is more like it.
I bow to
What
your
is it now?
will.
At last. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Finally. This is more like it. At last. No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Speak, fool.
My life, Azul.
This is more like it.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich King. This is more like it. Tread lightly. At last.
The undead have returned.
Faithless coward.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. At last. Frostmourne
Mercy,
hungers.
my lord. You will be endless torment.
At last. Finally. At last. Frostmourne
I bow
hungers.
to your will.
This is more like it. At last.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last.
Say your prayers.
Frostmourne
bandits.
hungers.
Run!
This is more like it. Finally.
I'm in luck. These graves were dug recently. Arise in the name of the Lich King.
This is more like it. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Tread lightly.
What needs revealing?
Speak, fool.
I shall be your eyes. Let's see. I go unseen. Let's see. All shall be revealed. I'll look into it. Let's see. I'll look into it. All shall be revealed. I go unseen. I'll look into it. All shall be revealed. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. I go unseen. I'll look into it. I go unseen. Let's see.
What is it now? Speak, fool. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last. This is more
I
like
live
it.
only to serve.
At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne
I
hungers.
bow to your will.
Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah,
My life
at
for
last.
Nazul.
Frostmourne hungers.
I'll make sure you suffer.
Finally.
You will know endless torment. Your pain shall be legendary. Faithless coward. I'll make sure you suffer. For the Lich King. Your pain shall be legendary.
Ah, at last. Finally. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
I'll make sure you suffer.
I live only to serve, great lord.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
What needs revealing? I'll look into it. All shall be revealed. I go unseen. Let's see. I'll look into it. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. I go unseen. All All shall be revealed. Let's see. I'll look into it. I go unseen. All shall be revealed. I'll look into it. Let's see. I'll look into it. I go unseen. I'll look into it. All shall be revealed. I go unseen.
What is it now? Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more
I
like
live
it.
only to serve, great lord.
Finally.
I shall be your eyes.
No one orders me around. Ah, at last. What is it now? This is more like it.
You will know endless torment.
Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. No one orders me around. What is it?
I live only to serve, great lord.
Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Finally. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last.
I bow to your will.
Finally.
The undead!
Frostmourne
Sound the
hungers.
alarm! Help! The undead
Finally.
have returned!
Frostmourne hungers. This is
I
more
bow
like
to
it.
your will.
At last.
Kill them all!
Frostmourne hungers.
Mercy, my lord!
Ah, at last.
I bow to your
Frostmourne
will.
hungers. Ah, at last.
The undead!
This is more
Sound
like
the alarm!
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.